is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So the day has finally come. We are replacing the tires and wheels on my daily driver, my Lexus RCF. If you guys have been watching the videos for a while, we actually did get wheels for the RCF over a year ago. Actually, probably a year and a half ago. It's been quite a while. The reason I haven't replaced the wheels is because I wanted to use the OEM wheels and tires on the car until they're pretty much almost gone. And if I have to replace tires, that will be the perfect time to slap on the new wheels. So if you guys don't know what wheels I'm talking about, I do have a set of Vogue Racing G25 wheels that are sitting in the garage for a long time in the boxes. So we're going to be mounting new tires on the wheels. I bought new OEM TPMS sensors from Lexus. So we're going to bring all that to the tire shop and then get those mounted first, bring the wheels and tires back home, and then mount them on the car. Alright, so this is my daily driver, my Lexus RCF. Still rocking the OEM wheels. These are actually OEM BBS wheels, and the RCF does come with a few different types of wheels. This is actually my favorite design of OEM wheels on the RCF. I think they look great. So I'm gonna miss this look, not gonna lie. I think they are great looking wheels, but since we have to change tires and I got a pretty good deal on some race wheels, why not change it up? We have wheels sitting back here in boxes for quite a while. They're not 18s. The OEM wheels on the RCF are 19s. We're gonna stick to 19s. I just put them in these boxes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, make sure we have the wheels and TPMS sensor in here. We're gonna load them up in a different car because not much space in the RCF, and then take it to the tire shop. And I'll show you guys a little sneak preview of the wheels. If you guys don't know how they look, I did buy this set used from another Lexus F owner. What do you guys think? Race G25 wheels. I think they look pretty nice. Kind of like a black with a slight silver lip. We also have the OEM TPMS sensors over here. Bought these from Lexus, or should I say Toyota. If you guys are wondering what the part number is, that's the part number. You can get it from your local dealer or get it online. But each box comes with two. If you guys are wondering why is there only two boxes, it says Lexus genuine parts, Lexus Toyota. And comes with two TPMS sensors. Alright, so here are the wheels. We are running staggered setup. So 19 by 9.5 up front, 19 by 10.5 on the rears. And we'll talk about specs in a little bit, what the offset is. But yeah, let's go ahead and load up these wheels into the car and head to the tire shop. Alright, we have the two rears in the trunk as well as the two fronts up here. So let's go ahead and head to the tire shop. Alright, so we just dropped off the wheels here at the tire shop. I actually brought it to Discount Tire. And I know some of you car people might be like, why are you bringing the Discount Tires aftermarket wheels? Typically I don't. I want to bring it to someone, a shop which like touchless, wheels, balancing and wheel mounting. Discount Tire do a great job, don't get me wrong. Actually, fun fact, I used to work at Discount Tire when I was in college for a little bit. But the only thing is, these wheels, I did get them used. They're not brand new. If they're brand new race wheels, I probably want to go like touchless mounting and all that. Over at Discount Tire, they do very quick, but I want to make sure to take good care of the wheels. With these being a set of used wheels, I'm not as worried, So yeah, they're gonna mount it here. Once I have the tires mounted, I'll be able to bring it back home. So we were talking about wheel specs briefly earlier. I pretty much stuck, I believe OEMs are 19 by 9 on the fronts and 19 by 10 on the rear. I just went up slightly, 19 by 9.5 on the front. My offset is plus 25, and in my rear I have 19 by 10.5 plus 22. So pretty aggressive offset. They want to go too wide on the tire and wheel size just because of the aggressive offset. For tire size, I did quite a bit of research on the Lexus forums. I stuck with OEM sizes, so 255s up front, 275s in the rear. I could go in the rear. I think some guys even run 305s or 295s. Obviously, tire price is going to be more expensive the wider you go. And you know, on this aggressive offset, I didn't want to push it because it's going to poke out a little bit more. So I stuck with the OEM sizes. I don't want to have any rub issues. If I were to have a higher offset, not as aggressive, I could probably go wider tires, but just to play it safe, we're sticking with 255s up front, 275s in the rear. Tires are all ready to go. Oh, they look great. We also met a fellow car enthusiast here, Olivia, with her FL5 Type R, and they're working on it right now. New subscriber to the channel. So yeah, pretty excited to get these home and throw them on the RCF. Alright, so we just picked up our wheels and tires from Discount Tire, heading back home. We have a whole stash of tires back there. We got a tire right here. That's my passenger. Alright, so just made it back home. We have all the tires mounted on the Race G25 wheels. So we went with the Continental Extreme Contact SRS Plus. They are the sport tire, as well as has some good, I guess, tread life, as well as, you know, good in the rain as well. I really wanted to go with the Continental's Extreme Contact Sport 02s. My mind was pretty much set on them, but they were recommending these at Discount Tire. With RCF being my daily driver, you know, these have about 10,000 more miles in terms of lifespan. Sport 02s might last me 20,000 miles maybe. These 30,000 miles. So longer longevity, better grip in the rain since it's my daily driver. Also provides pretty good grip. I know the tread pattern is not as aggressive as I would like it to be, but you know, upside is better traction in, like, you know, the wet and snow and stuff like that. These are performance all-season tires, and also $300 cheaper, so can't say no to a longer lifespan, good grip in the rain, and you know, being cheaper. Alright, so one last look. OEM BBS wheels, aftermarket Race Folk Racing G25s. A lot more concave with the aggressive offset. So yeah, let's go ahead and jack up the car, put it on jack stands, take off OEM wheels, and slap the new wheels on. So first, front OEM wheels off, and I do have a spacer. If you guys are wondering why I run spacers, it's because the fitment with the stock wheels lower, it looks kind of weird. So I don't usually recommend spacers, but a lot of guys have done it, and I have ran spacers for about 2 years with these stock wheels, just to give it a little more poke. So I'm running 20mm spacers up front and 15mm spacers in the rear with the OEM wheels and a drop that works. So if you guys are wondering, you want to get pretty good, you know, fitment with OEM wheels, a drop on lowering springs or coilovers, and some spacers, good to go. Temporary fix. Alright, so to match our Race wheels, we also have some Race lug nuts. I actually have this sitting in my cabinet for quite a while, so might as well throw them on the car. Hand type them, make sure use this wheel guide, and then shoot it in, but not too hard because we're still going to torque it down at the very end. front is on. Remove the rear tire. Right now we have OEM wheels just sitting over here. Alright, so wheels, tires are on. Don't forget to torque it down. I'm torquing it to 80. Alright, and whenever I torque it down, I like to go a star pattern and then a circle. So wheel locks over here, torque it down, star pattern. Now that you're done with the star pattern, go in one circle. Just to double check, make sure everything's nice. Little tire gauge here, just to show you guys how much tire tread left. On the rears, it's pretty rough. So it is 2/33. It's in the red zone. Definitely need to get it changed. What about the other side? Around the same. And then for the fronts, I know there's more thread left with the car being rear wheel drive. Fronts is not bad. About a 8 out of 32. This side, yeah, about an 8 out of 32. So fronts are not bad. I can definitely still use it. Rears are the ones that are pretty much almost out of thread. Alright, so RCF is officially done with the new wheels. So off camera we had a little bit of mishap on this side. We actually had one of the studs stuck. So my boy off camera, Melvin, came by and helped me pretty much fix it, got it off. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive it to another spot, test drive it, make sure everything's good. I'm a little nervous about rubs, but I should be okay. Alright, so the wheels are finally on the RCF. Without further ado, let's do a little cinematic B-roll for you guys to see. Alright, so here's a little walk around of the car as it sits. I do have to take it to a lineman shop just so we can get a little bit more negative camber out of it. So I think it'll sit just right, maybe with -2, -3 degree of camber. But I think pretty spot on. I did it a little test drive, went over some humps, no rubs, so that's great. And if you guys are wondering what the wheel specs are again, I actually got these set of wheels used, got a really good deal from another fellow F car owner out of state. He had it on his GSF. So for the fronts, I'm rocking 19 by 9.5 plus 25 offset. And for tires, I stuck to OEM sizes, 255 on the fronts. And then for the rears, wheel size, I went with 19 by 10.5 plus 22 offset. For tires, I stuck with the 275s OEM size. So this is how it looks. I could have went more aggressive with tires or wheels, but again, I'm not trying to have any rubbing issues. It's pretty good. And in case you guys are wondering, I am lowered on some Swift lowering springs, so this is not stock. Yeah, pretty good. Front's pretty good clearance too. I think it looks great. I wasn't sure how this color would turn out. It's almost like a black, but some angles it almost looks slightly like a dark bronze, like dark brown. I don't know. It looks good. What do you guys think? Are you guys a fan of the wheel setup? Alright, so there we have it. We have the Race Folk Racing G25 wheels on. It's been a long time coming. We had these set of wheels literally in the garage for a year and a half. Like I said, I was just holding out till I needed tires. And a quick test drive. These tires aren't as sticky as I would like them to be, but for daily driver it works great. They are performance tires. I went with the Continental Extreme Contact SRS Plus, but you know, besides being all seasons, they're also performance tires that do great in the rain, and I do get a lot more mileage out of it. So yeah, all in all, looks good. Just gonna get alignment done and we should be perfect. What do you guys think of the new wheel and tire setup? I hope you guys like it. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you're new to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.